It's a water contamination crisis that has grabbed the attention of the world. And on Wednesday, U.S. President Barack Obama will travel to Flint, Michigan, where residents are hoping he'll bring more attention to the issue they've been dealing with for years. The president will speak directly to Flint residents and get an in-person briefing on the situation. Flint's water crisis began in 2014 when the cash-strapped city switched its supply from the more expensive sources to the polluted Flint River. The move was projected to save Flint $5 million over 2 years, but people quickly started to fall sick, and residents reported cases of Legionnaire's disease and E. coli poisoning. Thousands of people, including children, have since been exposed to lead contamination from corrosive pipes. Residents are still using bottled water.
They were allowed to tell EPA they were following the law without any verifications. The citizens in Flint were assured for 18 months that the water was safe. My home was being tested because of the discoloration of my water and the health issues my family was experiencing. We fought the city and the state, saying there was something wrong, and we were dismissed.
Michigan's Governor Rick Snyder has apologized but continues to ignore calls for his resignation. He has blamed federal regulators, including the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.
What I've said consistently from the beginning is this tragic situation was the result of bad decisions by bureaucrats. Again, I always described it in terms of people lacking common sense.
Criminal charges have been laid against 3 Michigan state and local officials in an investigation into the water crisis. Flint's mayor, Karen Weaver, has welcomed the indictments.
This is something that we have been waiting for a long time in the city of Flint. One of the things we've been talking about, asking for, and begging for has been for people to be held accountable.
Weaver met with Obama at the White House back in January. A day later, the president visited Michigan for an auto show, but never came to Flint. Weaver gets a second chance to stress the city's urgent situation when President Obama finally visits Flint and sees the crisis firsthand. Colin Campbell, TRT World, Washington.